They'll try the ground game here. He shreds the tackle. The ball is loose. Ball scooped up by the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
Man, Chris, we could hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the... So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure...
And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Tackled quickly at the 10, but now the offense really threatening to score. So the blitz does not get home that time. He stands in the pocket and delivers the throw.
Yeah, good throw, but really it's all about that offensive line. The communication, you can see him pointing out the blitz and being concerned pre-snap. It worked out perfectly for them. They were able to put each offensive lineman on a defender and gave the quarterback the time he needed to make that throw.
Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in here. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. Now it's 3rd down and goal for the offense. Try to muscle to the end zone on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. And he drops back in the gun. Touchdown, Mean Green.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in his football game.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. And the quarterback keeps it here. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense, but they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. So the whole place right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes a quick catch. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down after that completion. Looking to throw. It's Williams. It's complete. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout when they check it out.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First down. Looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. Zips it down the middle. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Looking downfield, it's Williams. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He cannot escape, it's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Oh, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted up perfectly on third down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on fourth?
Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. They talk strategy here.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a deep completion. Catch made down inside the 10. Tackle made quickly at the 9, but now it's first and goal. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a first and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mean Green.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
The extra point is good, so it's 21-10. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a handoff. Fighting off the defender. As the first down is still going. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. There's like one more play here before halftime. Dropping back. It's Williams. A deep shot to the right. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, in a season filled with magical moments, even more here in this American Conference Championship. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the conclusion of the American Championship.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The first down loss. It's second and long at the 23.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. North Texas's offense is back out there now. Looking to throw it on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have...
Here he goes. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, North Texas. They were not going to catch him that time. Well, the defense has had no answer to this pitch-and-catch combination. They are closing in on the conference championship now.
You know, the receiver's coming up with a lot of these touchdowns, but I really want to focus in on this quarterback because he's making such good decisions with the football. He's finding his guy. They're moving him around, finding different ways to get him the ball, and I just love to see the quarterback. Anytime you're making good decisions and you're making accurate throws, you got a chance for a big game.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Powers through. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. Second down play coming up for this offense.
That's a really good run by this offense. And Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. They'll try to run for the first down. That's a big hit at the end, but they own a fresh set of downs.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, the swarming to the...
Taking a shot deep down the right side. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Back to pass. It's Williams. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. Got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to...
And he's got it! Touchdown, Kennesaw State! Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
PHC is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Caught behind the line. It's Dupree. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Catch made in space. Look out. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown. Mean Green.
Well, you talk about a dream performance by this guy. That's his 4th receiving touchdown of this game.
We knew he'd have chances to make plays, but I don't think anybody expected 4 touchdowns.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. 1st down and 10 now. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Offense in a split backfield now. Dropping back. It's Williams. He's got it on a crossing route. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Caught in the backfield. It's Bryson.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. And it's North Texas on top so far, Kirk. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Looking to pass. It's Williams. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Going for the touchdown here. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. Handoff from the shotgun. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Running play goes backwards. Makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Gonna run it. It's Dupree. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
So 4th down and 15. The offense is out there going for it. Looking for his big tight end. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Now it's 3rd down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running around like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the mean green offense is back on the field now. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. That's an important first down on that running play. Pounding away with the run game. Got the first down and still motoring. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Line for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Mean Green.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Now the important point after attempt. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation. It's a fumble. And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now the back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. They moved the ball into good position, but now it's third and long. It's a shotgun run call. Takes up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be fourth down. And the coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking to scramble. Locates the tight end. It's complete. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. To the air, it's Williams. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Looking for a late deep shot. Clock way downfield for a huge gain. And a huge gain. They finally bring them down at the 11. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Split backfield here. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a first down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Here's the second down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. So no gain on what's going to be the final play. The clock is at 0-0. They cap off a tremendous season. They can call themselves champions of the American. That's a huge goal realized. Now we got to see if the committee is going to reward the championship with an invite to the college football playoff. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. The Trojans will get us underway with the opening kickoff. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Here's the pressure. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Trojans have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Caught in the backfield. It's Strachan. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Hayward. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the move, it's Hunt. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. There he goes. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll leave it with him. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's Moore. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Here comes the offense on first down. Lost a throw on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. He was looking for room. Making side adjustments here. He'll start this drive going to the air. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
That's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into. You want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
Makes the catch. It's Moore. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route. Here's a heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Makes the grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10.
Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. It's complete. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. Under fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They played keep away with the football, but if this defense can make one more stop on third and goal, they might. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got a man. It's Moore.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Third and short now from their own 48.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Throws to the back. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. It'll be first and 10 from the 30. The short hands, it's Hayward. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So now it's second and long. Buys a little extra time. He's turning it on. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Down to the 18-yard line. It's first and 10. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. That's a fly. And it's a touchdown.
Really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance. Excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
This offense is feeling itself right now, and momentum's coming along with them. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Grab behind the line. It's Baxter. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
As a quarterback, you've got to be precise when throwing these corner routes. You cannot leave the ball short or that thing is getting picked. So nice job by the QB putting enough air under the ball to give his wide receiver a chance.
And what a throw to get it in there. They've got it in business in the red zone at the 13. Leaves it with the running back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Bowls his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. Breaks into the open. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Thompson. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking for a pass to the end zone to the right. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Wisconsin has just had no answers today, and I'm not sure you could put J.J. Watt back out there inside Camp Randall and expect a different outcome.
And the returner will be dragged down. Now the offense will try to run out the clock with the lead. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Gonna run it. It's Hunt. And he
was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Going to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. They're staring down the defense and this crowd on this huge 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Got a man. It's Moore. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season.